Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Hi. Oh, we swapped.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we? Oh, my gosh. How did that happen? Okay. I don't know how that happened. I couldn't tell because of the intro going. But, okay, whatever. We can swap back.
That's all right.
It'll make it a lot. There we go.
I was going to say, it'll do your head in.
I'm already used to looking at you over there, so you're staying there. I already have my camera set up for everything for looking at you over there. So, no, you're staying on that side now, girl. You're stuck.
Well, welcome in, everybody.
Yes, welcome in, everybody. Duke, hi. Welcome in. Thank you so much.
Yes. So everything's going good for you?
UIO. Yo, how would you say that?
I don't know.
UIO. Welcome in. Hi. Thank you so much.
Why?
There you go.
Welcome in.
Thank you. Lance, hi. Thank you for being here.
Welcome in.
We also have Peter in the house. We have Cece in the house. We have Shane in the house. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Mitzi and Lance and Foxy's Fishes.
Foxy, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, girl. Appreciate
you. Make sure I didn't miss anyone else.
Jody, hi. Welcome in.
Chris, hi, Jody.
Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Well, we're going to start out with you, Maureen.
Yes. First of all, I know that a lot of people aren't on yet, but I just want to say a big, huge thank you for everybody who's reached out to me. Well wishes, good thoughts, keep me in your prayers type thing. Thank you so very much. I did have some major surgery, and I'm going to have quite a bit of a follow-up after, but everything went well with the surgery. I'm healing, and I look a little pasty today because today was another meeting with the doctor. So just a little stressful, but I'm keeping positive. I'm doing good. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I'm going to get a little sentimental now. Stop it. Christine, I want to say thank you so very much.
Oh.
She gave me something to wrap myself in. This beautiful blanket towel. I love it. It's going to keep me nice and warm on these cool nights out here in the sunroom. It's a beautiful, beautiful blanket. She gave me something to wear. A nice t-shirt with a bunch of beautiful koi on it. And she said there's something else coming, something to hang. So that's a mystery. I don't know what that one is yet, but thank you so much, Koi sister. I appreciate it.
I did not know you were going to do that, but you did.
I know. I wasn't going to tell you. Thank you so very much.
I just wanted you to have them. That's all.
It means a lot. It means a lot. And every time I wear that t-shirt, I'm going to think of you. And every time I see that blanket, I'll think of you. And I have to say, this room smells wonderful. And when I say it smells like a funeral parlor, it's not. It smells beautiful, though. I have all these baskets of flowers and plants and stuff from different people. My mother, my good friend down in South Carolina, my sisters. Oh, it's beautiful.
I did not know where you were going with that.
It smelled. One of them had some like lilies in it, those big white Casablanca lilies. Oh my God, it's so sweet smelling out here. It's beautiful. I love the smell out here.
I have two of them in the plant room.
I love that smell.
One over there and one over there. I love the smell.
Hyacinths. So you know how that smells really pretty too. So it's nice. It smells really good. So I'm doing good. Just hopefully find out more as we go down the road. But I'm staying positive about everything. So that's all I can do. It's all I know what to do.
All we're doing is sending prayers and just praying hard.
Yep.
So I'm glad everything.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to get that out and tell everybody thank you so much. And Chris Stubbs, he's always reaching out to me to check on me, and Yeah, so is John and Jill. I appreciate it so much, and of course you, Christine. So thank you so much.
Oh, you are very welcome. You know I love you.
Love you too.
MNC, Mike, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Hi, MNC. So what have you been doing? It was enough of talking about me for a while. I'll talk about you, and then I'll let you know. I had a little emergency call with Christine yesterday. You called. It was like the perfect timing because Pat and I were like, what the hell do we do? You called. It was like, you must have heard us going, oh.
It was what they call fate, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know. Because, I mean, girl, like I said, I was dealing with the same thing you were.
Crazy.
But that being said, I was able to fix mine because of the way I do mine. So I didn't have the issues that you guys were dealing with.
Yeah.
And so, I mean,
so yours was able to be fixed?
Oh, yes.
No more leaks?
We just finished it this morning. We were out there early this morning taking care of it. Now everything is fixed.
Yeah.
I have a video on it. All I have to do is maybe another 10 minutes of editing because you know me, I put out raw stuff. I mean, but there was
I got
it. My pajamas that I'm editing out, but
I have to edit mine. It's too many times I have a case of Tourette's. I gotta edit all that out.
Oh my God. I went out there with my pajamas on first off, and I went out there in my pajamas because we literally woke up and he comes walking past me like I'm ready, and I just walked out there with him. I had my slippers on, my pajamas, and I'm like, you know what? I just filmed this and it's got my pajamas in it. I said, guess what? I'm going to go get dressed. I'll be right back. So I had to go run and get dressed and go back out there. So, So I had to refilm some of it.
It's real life, right?
It is real life, but nobody's going to see me in my PJs except my neighbors driving by. That's it. That's my limit right there.
Oh, my gosh.
But, yeah, we were hooking up the Owassa, okay? And we ran into 3 leaks. Hi, John and Jill. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
I do have breasts on, believe it or not, but
she is looking great.
I know.
Fish family, welcome in. But really quick, because I want to get to your story, because your story is way more complex than mine. Mine was a simple fix. What we decided to do is we bought a new hose, and we hooked up the new hose
to the Owassa.
Yes, because when you keep using these corrugated, ribbed hoses, you can only use them so many times, and after a while, you're not going to get that good seal. You're not going to get, all that stuff. We do bring everything in, but the one hose I left on the pump, and it was laying in there, so that was leaking. Even the one we brought in the house leaked because so many times it's taken it on and off.
Yeah.
So we bought a new hose and we're good to go. And now it's your turn because I want to hear how it turned out.
Well, I have been doing little clips of video that I'm going to put together. So I think we're up to like take 5. Take 1 was like, welcome in, Vince.
Hi, Vince.
I want to say a special thank you, my friend, for your shout out to me and the well wishes. I really appreciate it. And I was just telling everybody, so far they gave me like the surgery went really well, and just now it's praying for everything else to work out in line, so the next 2 months can be easy and not, a kick in the kneecap. So we'll just see how things go, but I'm staying positive. But so 3 weeks now, 3 weeks. Cause again, my brother works full time, so he can only be here on the weekends. 3 weekends in a row. We've been trying to start up the filter system in the shed. So when we got the bead filter, it came with, their pipe work to go into it. They told me that it was all set. It's ready to go. All you have to do is, solvent weld the endings to whatever you're continuing it on with, whether it's going through, your water pump, your UV, everything else. So, okay, fine. That was mistake number 1 on our part, that we listened to them. We should have checked. We should have made sure that all that, the Schedule 80 PVC piping was solvent welded. It was not. But
Ooh.
And when we had our the external water pump, you know, mine has a little pre-filter cap on the top of it. I don't know why we ever loosened that. I don't know why, because we originally had it tightened, but that was not tightened down. So we all set, tightened all our little, what do they call those? The rubber boots there, you know, tightened all those connectors and everything. Okay, ready to go. Flip the switch. I'm so excited. I hear water coming. Water's coming. Oh my God. And all of a sudden, I just heard like this avalanche of water coming out of like everything. I said, oh, the plant, shut up. Oh my God, you should have seen us. We were like grabbing towels. I'm running in the house, grabbing everything from the bathroom for towels. I'm like, oh, you know, me. He's thinking, oh my God, all the work we do. I'm thinking, oh my God.
Hi, Branton. Welcome in. Jody Genealogy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
But yeah, it was that was crazy. So now we have this whole bead filter that's full of water. So we're like, oh, we got to empty all this water out, you know. So that was weekend one. Weekend two, he comes back. Okay, everything. I think
you did have a geyser, Mitzi.
I did have a geyser, yes. I will leave it in the thing. If I swore, I'll take it out. But there was swearing, much swearing involved on both our parts. So then the next week, we took all that stuff, got the water out, drained that, which that was another fiasco, but get that one. And because nothing fits the stupid drain plug on the bottom of the bead filter. Not one hose I have, and I have 1,000 hoses here with all the different pressure filters and aquariums, and not one hose fit it. So we were like rigging something up using a gutter system. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And he comes, so we solvent weld everything. Got everything solvent welded. The problem now we solvent welded everything, so it's like everything's nice and tight. So the connectors, the two connectors that's supposed to be completely lined up to connect into the bead filter was 1/4 inch off of because now we solvent welded everything that wasn't solvent welded. So you know how when you push that in, everything's nice and oh my God, how are we going to get these things to connect? There wasn't enough, it wouldn't catch enough thread to grip, you know? So we said, this thing's going to leak like a sieve. What are we going to do? So another week we go off looking to try to find, you can't find Schedule 80 fittings around here at all.
No,
even looking on Amazon, I couldn't find anything, you know? And I'm like, oh God.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Ed. Welcome in. Go ahead.
Welcome in, everybody. So we end up, I said jiggery pokery, and I forget what he said in the video. He said we MacGyvered it. We got the thing off, and we got these big rubber boots that went from the 2 down to the 3 that's coming out of the bead filter down to the 2, and put them on. Tighten those things nice and tight and everything. So we had everything. Oh God, thank God. Yesterday, started everything up, and we're like, oh my God, there's no leaks. But you know how you got to let it run a little bit? And all of a sudden it's like, is that a drip over there? And we're like, is that a drip? Is that a drip? Everything that dripped was things that were like from that Schedule 80 crap. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But we got most of those done good. We used what do they call it? Teflon tape, the pipe tape, plumber's tape or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
We used a lot more than what we originally had on there, so we just shoved that stuff on there. That fixed most of them. The worst one was the one that was from the bottom drain coming up out of the ground. So you know, the pond is 3 feet down, and then it's coming up the 3 feet up. So that big 4-inch drain that comes up, it's immediately is solvent welded to a ball valve, ball valve, and then connected right to that, which has, you know, the 4-inch in between it, but there's no space between it. That's right on top of it is the 4-inch 90-degree angle. Then there's the piece that they gave me with the bottom drain that you're supposed to attach inside that to then go on and connect to the rest of your system. So that's solvent welded in. We have a boot that then goes down to, because then it's 2 inches the rest of the way. So 4 inches coming up out of the bottom, and then it's 2 inches throughout the whole rest of the system. And that boot, everything else is fine. Pat goes, what the hell? How come why is this all wet under here? I'm like, oh my God, we never even looked. That's the start of the whole system. We didn't even look under there, right? That was done back in 2023. So we're feeling, and he said, maybe I just didn't tighten the boot enough. It wasn't coming from the boot. It was coming from that join of the 4-inch 90-degree boot, and where it's connected to that little piece of
that interconnector piece.
Yeah, interconnecting Schedule 80 4-inch, so you have something to grip
that,
on.
Yeah, that black sleeve
reducer to get the reducer on.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Welcome in.
Christine calls, just checking on me. How you doing? How you feeling? And hope everything goes well at your appointment tomorrow. And hopefully you make it onto the live. Okay, yeah. And I said, and we need you. I'm sending you a picture. What the hell do we do? And we're like, because we can't cut it. Hi, Dawn, Aaron.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Cookin. Hi, Aaron.
We can't cut the 90-degree angle. I don't know. Maybe, I guess we could have, huh? We could have cut it in the middle of or maybe once it turns, we could have, and then did another section of 4-inch pipe in between it. I don't know. But we went and looked, and we've got some JB water weld epoxy. I forget. Got
like fiberglass in it.
Resin thing. So it was like this kind of like really sticky, goopy stuff, but it was made for it's made for drinking water pipes and everything. It's non-toxic, and so Pat was shoving that into that seam of the where that 90 degrees meeting that gray pipe. So we shoved that all in last night, and it said it cures in an hour. He's like, we're waiting overnight. So I got a couple hours off today, and as soon as this thing's over, it for my time here, it'll be 2:00 when this is over. He's going to be here at 2:00. We're going to fire it up again and keep our fingers crossed. Jesus, this is going to be like take 6. I need one of those take 6.
Yeah, one of those. I forget what they call
them. The movie clapper things. Oh man,
yeah. Oh,
what a headache! 3 weeks in a row. We still haven't gotten this thing going.
Well, they say third time's a charm. So this is the 3rd week. Yep. So
thankfully the temperatures have been so cold here that they're not on. It's like 50 degree, 52, 53. So they're on wheat germ, but I'm just doing like very minor little feedings, and only if they're right at the top looking for it, So like once a day. Sometimes it's once every 2 days. We had a real cold night last night. But I was telling Christine right now, I am dying in the sweatshirt. It's like 70 degrees now. It's hot. So we've been lucky these 3 weeks that it's been cold, that I'm not feeding them. So I'm not worried about a pneumonia issue or anything now. But Jesus.
It's a lot. People don't understand. It's a lot. It's crazy.
Just to get it's like once I get the leaks thing, I know I'll be fine. I mean, we expected some leaks. I mean, it's our first time ever doing it's my first time ever doing a plumbing system. I'm not a plumber, and neither is Pat, So all our stuff held. It was the things that were like that you twisted it, like unions, when you're twisting something so that in the event we needed to take something apart, we could. It's those type things. We just didn't tighten them enough. We didn't use enough Teflon thread tape. So I told him next thing is I'm just going to just cement everything. I don't care. I'll have to sneak some. What is the stuff they always use in UK that works great? MS300 or
yeah.
I need to sneak some in here.
Hi, Ever Hopeful. Welcome in. Mm-hmm. That's David's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see her then. Thank you. So yeah, that's been our that's up to date on the disasters here. But thank God it gave me something else to think about. I can't tell you how many times water was on. So now I have tons and tons of towels out there now. Every time we do anything, we put towels under everything.
I can imagine that had to be a nightmare.
Yeah. So where we got the actual bead filter from is
Barbara, welcome in.
Is the place down in Rowley, Massachusetts, where it's a koi kind of place, but it's not like I can go down and say, oh, they've got this breed, that breed. He just gets a lot from a wholesale place, a koi farm down in North Carolina. He gets a lot of koi for him to sell as retail. So it's just the luck of the draw of what he has. So, most of my koi have come from there, except the stuff that I bought when we went to Vegas there.
Cheryl, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
But so I said, Pat, you want to take a ride down there? Let's see how they have their bead filter hooked up, because we were like, this cover doesn't even match what the instructions are. It's a total different instruction, total different looking cap. So I'm like, is there supposed to be a gasket in this thing? Because that was leaking too, the top of the bead filter. And then you know how they have the top of the bead filter is that pressure gauge? Yeah. I'm like, why do they have a green area or a yellow area? And the pressure gauge is doing nothing. It's just sitting at 0. We had it tightened, everything. I said, what the hell? There's not one instruction in the book about that. It's just how to hook it up, but not how to use it or what to do with it. And so let's go take a ride down there. It's an 1.5 hour ride. So Pat and I took off yesterday in the pouring rain, go down there. We get there and we asked them about it. And we looked, theirs that they had set up is exactly like ours. So we looked exactly how tight they had that, because Pat's afraid, like, I don't want to tighten this anymore. It's plastic. We're going to crack it, But right. So we looked at theirs and it was like really tight, but they had a total different screw that was supplied with ours. So they gave us another screw and and I said something about I looked at their pressure gauge sitting at 0. And I said, what's with the pressure gauge? Like, how do we get that thing to be up in there? She goes, oh, don't even worry about that. I'm like, oh my God.
Why even put it on there then?
It's Pat and I stressing out about anything. I don't know. It's got to be there for a reason. I don't know. So
that's crazy. So did you tell him that the things that they told you that were going to be already assembled? And
I did. I said, all the stuff that the group, the crew that works there that brought that out to us, the bead filter and everything, telling us everything was all set. And it came out in pieces, like, it looked like it was all solvent welded, but they told us it was all set. And I told her, make sure they change what they say to customers when they buy this. I'm spending big money on a stupid thing. And they should have I wish they left it all in pieces, because the book told you how to put things together. You know how you learn better from the ground up. Like, if I put that all together myself, I would have understood it a lot better than, what am I doing with this piece that's like, I can't believe it though. I was like, oh my God, how stupid were we that we didn't even check it, So we were both like mad at each other, mad at ourselves for not even, but he's like, well, we wouldn't have known. They told us it,
Yeah, you didn't know. And when they tell you something, you just
we should have looked.
They sell them for a living, so you would think they know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So while we were there, though, I got Pat to look. I said, I'm not buying any koi. I'm not buying any koi here. I don't. My grow on pond. I want to redo the grow on pond, and I don't want to buy anything new to put in there. And he's like, oh, where do they have their koi? I said, oh, come over here. Let's go take a look. Right. So we're looking at the koi and stuff. So then I used Vince's line from when he's at New Forest. So Pat's looking. I go, what's the best in the bowl there? And so Pat's looking around. He goes, and I already saw the one I liked, right? And he picks the same one. I couldn't believe. I said, that's what I would have picked. I said, I think it's an Akamatsuba, but I'm not sure. But I was going to send you a picture and Vince a picture.
I wish you would have.
Yeah, I was going to send it later on today. And so he picked the same one, and the markings on the top of the head, like when you're standing behind the head of the fish looking at it. So it's all that bright, like orangey with the, like the Akamatsuba look that So I don't know if it's an Aka Matsuba or an Orange Matsuba. I don't know, but beautiful, beautiful. But it has markings. The black markings on it look like a jack-o'-lantern, like the triangle eyes, a little slit for a nose, and then a big.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So I said, "Oh, that's a nice one." Pat goes, I'm buying this. Can I buy a koi and keep it in your pond?" I said, "Yes, you can."
No way! You got it? No way!
Yeah, bought a koi. Yeah, he's keeping it in here, and he named it Jack after Jack-o'-lantern.
Oh my god, that is so cool! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see that.
Yes, I've been trying to get him into this koi. I'm like, Pat, I would love. Let's build one at your house. Let's build one there. You know.
Oh my gosh, Gator, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Yes, welcome in, everybody.
Oh my, she's throwing up the jack-o'-lantern.
That's so funny. That's what I'm going to
I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, I'll do a little short on it. I'll do a little short on it.
Absolutely, Aaron. You don't have to ask.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I actually saw a fish in there that I didn't even know was in there in the bottom pond.
Oh, really?
Because we were out there so much in the last 2 days. I'm looking around and I told Rob, I said, "There's a red, white, and blue fish in here."
I love it. Yes, Dawn. I said I had to get him involved with it. Christ, he's helped me build this thing from the ground up.
Exactly. I'm actually not surprised he said that, because once you're around the koi and you see that they all have personalities and they're different, you kind of get a little bit attached, even though you're trying not to. Yeah. So it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
He held it all the way home in the box.
Oh my gosh. I hope you videotaped some of that.
I didn't, because I was driving, but I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Chris is asking you.
What?
That was a great video. Get that bird, boys. The dogs are racing out the door.
I mean, they're trained to just chase the bird away. They go to the end of the line, and then that's it. And I would much rather not harm wildlife and just let my dogs chase them off. And that's what they're trained to do. That's their job. They protect their little fish friends. Yeah. So, pitch a sneak peek. All right, let me see. Oh, okay.
Oh boy, here we go. What did he get?
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll send a picture of the little koi that he got to you and Vince. Tell me what it is.
That is cool, Aaron. That is cool.
Ever hopeful.
Wow. That is cool. You can absolutely put the link in the chat if you want to. That is absolutely fine by me.
You can bring the image up. It's been advertised.
All right, let me see.
Welcome in, Corner Clubhouse, Cobalt.
Mark? Oh, hi, Mark. Welcome in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got to learn these names.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to oh, here we go. Duh. Let's do it this way.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You know what I probably should do? Let me do it this way. Oh, I'm trying to download it is what I'm trying to do. So I can,
what he sent you?
Yeah. But it's not letting me download it is what the problem is. I have a choice to save to gallery, show all media, show in chat, whatever that means.
Welcome in, Deb.
Reply, share, and delete. That's, I don't have a...
How did you do it the last time?
Well, I had a download option last time. This time I don't have a download
Oh.
option. It's not letting me download it. I mean, this is, you know what? I'm just gonna, let me get out of this and let me just do this. And then I can do it this way.
Hold my net.
It's going to be a live stream. But
Aaron and Ty. Oh my
yes,
gosh. Aaron and the koi, but that's going to be awesome.
that is awesome. Congratulations. That's going to be a fun live stream.
Hold my net. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. A monthly live. That's great. Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome, Aaron.
Let us know when it is.
Yep. That's absolutely awesome. Oh, why I'm out of here. Yeah, I was telling you about the red, white, and blue. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's a goldfish.
Oh, the one you found in the bottom pond?
Yeah, it's in the bottom pond. It literally has a red head, a white body, and a blue tail. It's red, white, and blue. I'm not kidding you. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Trying to get a decent.
Yeah, that's going to be great, Aaron. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
It's definitely a koi, though. I mean, I
don't know what it is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
Because, and here's the reason why I don't know what it is. Because in that bottom pond, I had koi, I had shabunkins, and I had comets.
That's what Aaron just said. Like a shabunkin?
It could be anything. It could be any one of those three. I don't know. The only way I'm going to be able to tell is wait to see if it has barbels when it grows up. That's the only way I know of.
Right.
So it's going to be, honestly, this is my opinion. I think that it might be a comet mixed with a shabunkin.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think it is. Mm-hmm. Because that blue is kind of like the blue that are in some of my shabunkins. They have this, it's not a real bright blue. Some of them have a lot darker blue, and that is clearly blue. It's not a black, it's a blue. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting watching that little guy grow.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't think it's a koi. I think it's a mix between a comet and a shabunkin. Mm-hmm. It's so cute. I still like it.
Yeah, I was reading Elaine's comment.
And you can tell your brother
she fixed it after, because I said cowgirls. The sheep chasing the cowbirds away.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So now bobolinks. My God. When Pete and I first moved here, we had this weird bird that was up in the tree making this weird. I said, that is the most exotic sound of a bird I've ever heard here in Hampshire. And it ended up being a bobolink. And we had it here for a few years, and then now I haven't seen it since. It's like, I don't know where they ended up going, but it was beautiful. Beautiful bird. But
yeah, sometimes those weird hurricanes, when they come through, they displace wildlife that you normally would not see in your area. And then they make their way back. But you can let Pat know that I named that fish Pat. Short for Patriot. So the fish's name is Pat. Yeah.
I'll tell Pat when he gets here.
Yeah, so I named it after him.
That's awesome. Red, white, and blue. Yeah.
I thought
so I have a new addition in my little grow-on pond. So my little stock tank.
Yeah, you just got to show me that fish. I have not seen that fish yet.
I will. Yeah, because I wanted to do a little short and try to find a little emoji of a jack-o'-lantern to put right next to it, so you can see what we both saw in there. Funny.
I can't wait to see that video, girl. I hope you got all of the excitement and the oh my gosh. I mean, come on, that's fun.
When I said, I hear water, and he said something like, I think there's a little leak. I said, I feel water.
Hi, Amy. Welcome in. Yeah,
Amy,
everybody wants to see it because you know what? Everybody does it.
yeah.
Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems.
Yeah, I know. Like we said, we knew it wasn't going to go perfect. We expected to have some things going. It's just not dragging on through. Like he said, if he was retired and here every day, we would have gotten it done. We would have worked on it day by day. But and I'm not supposed to be lifting heavy things. I'm like, he's always saying, "Well, you put that down, I'll do it." I'm like, "No, I can do it."
Oh my gosh. Amy's like, better late than never. No, yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's okay. I'm glad she was sick last time, right? Well,
Yeah.
I missed last week, so the week before, right? She was sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
we missed her. I hope she was feeling better now. So
She is starting. Yeah, I've talked to her. She's starting to feel better, thank goodness. But yeah,
good.
she got hit hard with
Yeah.
something.
Some
So
virus or something.
who knows? Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she's
She
feeling
wasn't
better.
sounding good on the phone, let me tell you. She was sounding pretty rough. Sorry, Amy. I'm just being honest.
Cheryl.
She sounded really bad.
Hope it's something good, Cheryl.
Oh my gosh, I'm starving too.
Yes. And yeah, Aaron wanted my number on Telegram. Yes, I am on Telegram.
I'll message you he's asking me to, yeah.
Yeah, I am on there. So yeah, I definitely would want you. Yeah, and God, and if Vince is still on, thank you again. He added me to the Growing Show. I think I'm going to miss out on England this year, which so devastated. Because it was going to be like a 2-week vacation this year. It wasn't just going to be the trip out for the show, and it was like I was taking my time out there, but I'm not going to be able to make that. I won't be. Yeah. I won't be well by June. It'll be after that, but I'm definitely planning for the year after. I mean, next year.
Sketty Nona, welcome in.
Yeah.
Good to see you here, Sarah. Appreciate it. Yes, yeah. Nothing's worse than when it starts to get warm and you don't feel good.
That's I know. I just want to be outside. I want to be outside. I want to be doing stuff and like so many things. I want to be digging stuff. But yeah. I'm glad Pat's super excited. Like even like all these setbacks though, it's like, we got back into our rhythm again. It's like, I can't wait. But every weekend, so it's been like maybe 5 weekends in a row, we've had rain. And then Mondays like today.
Oh yeah, same here.
Absolutely sunny, gorgeous, 70 degrees warm. Yesterday we were freezing. We were in like 3 layers. It was freezing. We had to keep going out into the rain. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Simon, right?
Yes,
I can Simon. You?
Yes.
Welcome in.
Yeah, I
know you said it. I miss saying hi to Sarah. So,
yep. I was going to tell you, same thing with us on garbage. We know on Tuesday nights here on the farm, it is windy every Tuesday night.
Wow.
Geez. Every single Tuesday night, we have to worry about the lids flying up and the garbage going.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a scheduled thing. It makes you.
I don't know what's going on with the rain. It's so weird that during the week is absolutely gorgeous. Or we'll have like Wednesday night, we're supposed to get a little rain, but the days are gorgeous during the week. And then the weekend comes and I'm already seeing for next weekend, Friday, Saturday rain. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? We actually started keeping a calendar in the shed on the weather for the weekends when he's here.
I'll tell you, the weather here is like the Truman effect. It literally is like it's on schedule all the time.
Yeah.
And we pretty much know what days we can do things. And it's like tomorrow we have probably tornado warnings.
Oh
tomorrow.
My gosh.
Yeah. They've been calling for it. So
I know John and Jill had beautiful weather.
Colleen Penny, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
Them at the beach. It was so beautiful, so lovely.
Oh,
Colleen.
Yeah, she has beautiful ponds that she inspired my design. If you guys haven't hooked up with Colleen, please go check out her channel. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching her channel for, gosh, Colleen, what is it, 7 years now?
I don't know. I'm subscribed to her already too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've been following her 7, 8 years, 9 years maybe. I don't know. It's been maybe even 9 years, yeah, because it was like 3 or 4 years before we moved here. We've been here 5 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. I absolutely love her. She's awesome. She's great. You learn a lot watching her channel, and yeah, I hope you guys all sub to her because she is one great gal. I just love her to death, and I love her channel. So I had to give you a plug there, Colleen, because I absolutely love your content, girl.
Well, her channel goes back 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And she's in Canada, guys. She's my Canadian koi sister. And she's a great gal. Absolutely great gal.
Yeah.
But I should see if maybe one day I can get her on our live. That would be
good.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that would be heaven. Colleen, you got on my page, Colleen, I have my email. And reach out to me and maybe we can make a live happen. That would be historic because she doesn't do lives. She doesn't do podcasts.
Right. She just does her videos and yeah.
yeah. She just does her videos. She's got man, she's got such a great channel, you guys. She really does. She's got and if you go back years, you can see she had all these ponds running together. Yeah. Yeah. She inspired me to really
going back to work now. Enjoy the rest of your day, Colleen.
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your day, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here. The Bud Files, welcome in. Oh my goodness.
Wow, welcome
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you stopping in and smashing a thumb, saying hi.
Yes.
I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, with that, I mean.
That would be awesome. I would love to see that. John and Jill coming on our live one day. That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, that would be epic.
I'd have to have every single thing I've ever ordered from them out.
Exactly. That would be so epic. I mean, and we still have to get with them for. Yeah, I got mine.
Look at you. You got. I can't wear t-shirts
yet. Today because I knew I was going to be drinking a lot of coffee because I didn't get to drink my coffee when I first got up. I ran outside, like I said, in my PJs. He passed me up going out to the pond. So I'm like trying to get out there to, hey, wait, what are you doing? I got a video. I got to do this. He was like all gung-ho, ready to get started. And so I didn't get my coffee. So I'm like, I'm double fisting this. This is ridiculous. One cup is not going to make it.
Have a good day, Wiccan.
Have a good day, Wiccan. Thank you so very much for being here.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that hooked up, though. You must feel like, oh, finally, right?
Yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, I mean, I have a backup plan. If we really couldn't get this going, especially if we're supposed to have a couple more days of this warm weather, I would have just did what I did all last summer, which was I had the 2 pressure filters hooked up, running into the Baki shower. So,
oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
I know. I do love beef stew. My husband makes it.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
I love that. He does it and makes it in a crock pot and it cooks all day. So it makes the house. Oh yeah. Yeah, one of these times, yeah.
Yeah, but look at it this way. His Saturday night well, maybe if it's not too late, because I was going to say they're so much further ahead of us.
I know. His Saturday
6 hours? I think 6 hours.
No, he's 5 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, he's
what time does your Saturday one start? At your time, Vince. I know. I started watching because, like I said, thank you so much for the shout out. 8 p.m. Okay, so 3 minus 5, 3 p.m. our time. My time, 3 p.m. my time.
Yeah, but the only thing is again, he's talking Saturday. that's when you are outside working on
Yeah.
your farm Saturday and Sunday. That's why we switched this
I know,
show
that's
to
why we
Monday.
get off. But yeah, it'd have to
Because-
be if he wasn't here. If he's not here, I would come on. Yeah, you know, it was great. I'm like halfway through his live that he did this past Saturday. And I couldn't believe he had George on. He had so many people on. I was like, "Jeepers, crow!"
Yeah, there was a lot of people
Yeah.
on his live.
Yeah, it was entertaining. And Matt, he's a riot listening to Matt.
Matt is hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I can just pop on while I'm out there working. Yeah.
Dean,
Yeah.
welcome in. Hobbytown Chili and Koi.
Oh, I missed it. Where is
I know he's up there. I missed him, but I caught him
Oh
now.
my God. Welcome in, Dean.
I caught him before it went up.
And Dean.
Because I can see when you're on StreamYard, you're only given so many windows to go back on. But when you're on the YouTube side, you get this big long list of people. Like 25, you can see like up to 25 comments. When you're on StreamYard, you only get maybe 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, like 5 of them. That's why if a lot, I keep going back because I'm like, oh, I don't want to miss saying hi to somebody or, you know.
Yeah, Dimmy, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Yes, welcome in. But
yeah, that's what I mean. So that's why I like using the phone, because I can look further up in case I miss something.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, welcome. I mean, thank you, Peter, for coming in. We'll see you next time. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Peter. Appreciate you stopping in, smashing the thumb, and staying with us for a little bit. Appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Ashley's been here the whole time. What am I saying? A little bit. He's been
I know.
He's been here darn near the whole hour. Yeah.
Before the start, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So yeah, and I want to watch because I know Vince was at the farm today, so I have so many to catch up on, and I will. That's why I haven't removed any of my notifications.
Yeah, I have to catch up on Yen. I have not.
Yen's, yeah, I know he has a couple of there I haven't seen yet. I've got to catch up on a lot.
I'm like 2 behind on his.
I said I'm just going back as far as where the last one I watched, which is over a month ago, and just start moving forward. And I'm doing the same with Vince. So all of a sudden, Vince will see like I watched like 10 of his, and then I fire off all my comments, and then it's like, okay, I'll do another. But yeah, I had a good night last night, just sitting here, and I said I've got to just catch up on some stuff, and
I got to catch up too.
Yeah, everything took a back seat for a long time there
And you know why I can't really say, but you know why my viewing went down, because of what we're doing here. Mm-hmm. So, which we can't talk about, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's just so many channels
I know it's like so many things. And I used to, oh my God, I loved it because you kept up with their lives, what was happening, and everything. And then all of a sudden, you get kicked in the kneecaps in your own life. You're like, damn, I'm missing out on everything else.
I know, and that's how it feels. It feels overwhelming that you're never going to catch up.
Yeah, I had that feeling. Well, and I had it like when I looked at the thing that Vince just invited me into, and I look and I'm like 135 comments. Oh my God, I'll never see all that. Yeah, but it's not. You just, it's people like, oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's not real.
Kind of like Gaz's that he had on Telegram that everybody.
It's not like video, yeah, but it's because it's the growing show. It's the people in the growing show, the New Forest growing show. So it'll be interesting that I can't believe how many people, like Vince said, how many people are building grow-on ponds this year because of that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's keeping the hobby going.
Yep. And Matt was saying it. How many people have been ordering the box love liners for that, for the same thing. They're getting these grow-on ponds going. I just think it's awesome. Keep the hobby going and growing.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, that could be my thing. Keep your hobby going and growing. I claimed it.
There you go. There you go. She claimed it. That's it. Done. Done. It's all you now. That's it. I want to hear that at the end of every one of your videos.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh,
That's hilarious.
yeah. And I know I just saw I missed Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Welcome in.
Yes, I know, right, Shane?
I know, Shane. Finally, huh?
She's been only thinking of something for over a year, but that's all right. Hey,
Yeah. What was it? 2 years. 2 years. 2023. I started.
Yeah. Gosh, it has been that
Prior
long.
to that, I just was I had a channel, but I didn't have content. I was just I used to watch and comment on everybody, but I didn't do anything.
Once you put a pond in, Cheryl, you will get addicted. I guarantee you.
It is. Yep.
The whole
And
different.
you always want to go bigger than what you did. You know. Pat and I just said that yesterday. We're like, damn, you know what? We could have did this like 12 feet by 12 feet.
I'm telling you, never. Yeah, it. You know, having tank, and you have tanks, and you have a pond. I have tanks. I have a pond.
Yeah.
I still get so much more. It's a different kind of enjoyment with my koi. And my goldfish. I mean, even the goldfish. I mean, it's a different.
It's different.
It is totally different than these guys. These guys, you have.
I like it though. I like the two, but
I mean, to me, it's like a cat and a dog. This is like a cat. They're like a dog.
Yeah,
they're both great, but you get more.
Different. Yeah, I was very into my fish tank. Obviously, when I used to have like 28 tanks. I mean, that was ridiculous. But and then the koi. I mean, I always had a little koi pond, but it wasn't. But I really did get the koi now. That's just my passion right now. I love them. I love it.
I love their personalities. I think that's what my biggest thing is.
I love just sitting out there. I love sitting out there.
That's true. That too.
Yeah.
That too. I know. Hey, 99 Midnight Gamer, welcome in. She is awesome.
Welcome in. I've had koi fish. They were so much work. I think the fish tanks are much more work. Once you get it up, once you get your system up and running, and it's keeping up with your, the filter cleans, but you do the same thing with a fish tank. But I don't know. I love it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Small yard and big dog. Yeah, I'm fortunate. I mean, I do have a lot of land here, and that's why I'm like, what can I build in 2026? Because I already got stuff for this
year. Yeah. Jesse's got that big pond.
Yeah. 19
by 16 by 7.
Oh my God.
And I seen it.
That must be unbelievable.
Yeah, he's got a great channel. You should go. I don't know if you've been over there yet, but
yeah. I'm pretty sure I am subscribed to him. Oh my gosh. I can't believe on that size. That size must be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a great channel, and he's a really nice guy. So
yeah,
definitely go support him.
Yeah, I know. I've watched something of his. Yes, I'm subscribed. Yeah. What's the one I just watched? Oh, Dan's Fish Unboxing. I watched. That's the last thing I watched on his. That was a video.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back on some of the shorts and see if I see. Is there a picture of his pond?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember which video it was on, but he did show the pond. I can't remember. I don't remember what video it was on. It is nice, though. Why is your koi pond empty?
Whose?
COVID because, I
lost them. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, I had the same issue. We had unbelievably hot weather here, and it got to like about 110 degrees, and we were away at a wedding, and it was just so hot. Never realized that my aerator wasn't really pumping enough. It just didn't have enough oxygen. I came home, and my husband, the way he phrases things, he goes, I think one of your fish are dead out there. All I see is it's upside down. And so I looked down. I was like, what? There was like 7 of them. All of them were dead. Like, Yeah, there's a little problem out there. They're all dead.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that
heat'll get 'em.
That was years ago. That was God, that was one of the first few years when we first moved in here. And over 30 years ago. And yeah, it's like it was about 4 years. I just couldn't do anything. I didn't want to do anything with it. And then he bought me another preform. That's how I started with the water garden. It was a water garden. And it was a preformed, and he got me like a real big one, and we dug that out and then got back into the koi again.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's discouraging. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen with anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. You just gotta, same as when you lose your favorite fish too. Same thing. It's that same like, it's.
Well, I've learned not to have a favorite fish because, and I don't know. All you fish lovers out there are going to agree with me because whenever you focus in on one and you're like, oh, that's my favorite, that is going to be the one to get sick or die first. It's fate. So I don't do that anymore. I don't say I have a favorite, and I just love them all and appreciate what I have.
Yeah, I have my favorite.
Yeah. Now, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it out loud. I do kind of have mine, but I keep it on tight wraps. I don't.
Yeah. Dean, he had his favorite, and when it died, Shane could not even tell him. Oh,
I know exactly.
Awful,
That's it's just it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I hate doing it. I hate saying that I absolutely love one thing.
Yeah.
I've learned not to do that anymore. But hey, speaking of that, and speaking of Shane, we are going to have Shane on next week, guys. So he's going to be here.
Awesome.
Back in his seat and saying hi to everybody, catching us all up, letting us know what he's been up to, where he's been, what he's been doing, and everything. So make sure that you join us next week so we can catch up with him, say hi to him, and what's this? What we are currently digging out a 30 by 50 koi pond. Oh, wow.
30 feet by 50 feet. Oh, my gosh. The favorite always knows. Yes.
Yeah. And here's the thing.
Yes, your favorite does always know.
Exactly.
Yeah, when the others are like, here's your food.
Yeah, there's a company, Foxy, that does do liners like that. They do industrial ponds, and that's the stuff that I got out in the back. It's a different. Yeah, I'll have to get with you and send you a link to their website where you can go and do some price checking. But yeah, they do ponds like 300 to 700 foot ponds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, like big corporations and stuff.
Exactly, and they have videos on how they do it and how they seam it and how they do everything. So, that pond, that size pond is nothing to them. So, but that is a nice pond. I'm not going to lie. I'd love to have that. But thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
We're going to call it so you guys can take off and go get lunch, go whatever you got to do, go back to work. Watch another live.
Hi, Jeff. Bye, Jeff. I just noticed Jeff Pelham.
Yeah, he came in late, but that's all right. He showed up.
That's okay, yeah.
We thank you so much for being here, everybody.
We got to say hi. Thank you, John and Jill, and everybody.
Yeah, John and Jill, we'll reach out to you so we can maybe schedule you guys to come on. That would be awesome.
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Everybody have a great rest of your day, great week.
And we're glad to see you back.
Monday.
Keep those prayers coming for her.
Yes, keep the prayers coming for me. Yes. Gotta stay positive. Gotta stay positive.
Yep. Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and we'll catch you next week.
Take care.
Bye, guys.